Okay. We have to use the tax ceilings, which is this end, to compute for tax deductions. So we are going to do tax deductions that will be deducted based upon everyone or one income level they receive, which are different, and what will be the take home income. But there's the taxable amount or what the person is going to pay at the end of the year, and we'll do the net income. But for the meantime, I would want to show two ways to do that. So I'll use the if and command here and if min or minimum command here to show whether I'll get the same results. This is the tax calculations which are given from the beginning, and I need to now compute this end to understand what would be the charges. So this is 7,000. Every increase in 7,000, there is a different tax rate that multiplied by the M15, M15. So you can see that. So I'll run this to this level. Then I'll do the cumulative of that. So the cumulative is always this plus that will give us this plus that. So here will be 0. I mean the first 7 are made. So I'll do the cumulative. So this will be 7,000. Any amount exceeding 56,000, 18% threshold, or 63,000. Let me leave it 63,000. So anything within the 56,000 range will attract. I'm going to start to write my tax formula. I want to read from here, so I'll rather use this box to do it. If n h5, I want two logical set because I'll use this. Thousand. Then use it should subtract H5 minus 7,000. So the difference. So we are in this threshold. So when it exceeds 17,000, 7,000 and up, charge the rate of 1.5%. So you should subtract. And once you subtract this greater than 7,000, you get some difference. Multiply that by 1.5. Do either the percentage sign or I can then I will say else 0. So that's the first function. And I'll greater than 14,000. It should be greater than 14,000 rather. And H5 is less or equals 21,000. We are in this threshold. Then into bracket H5 minus 14,000 multiply by, I'm in this threshold, multiply by 3%. Then this time around, I'll add the 105 plus 105 equals 0. Thousand less or equal to 28,000. Then it should do H5 minus 21,000 multiply by over here 4.5%, 4.5% plus 35,000. 35,000 multiplied by the difference, which is the 7.5%. H5 is greater than 42,000 and H5 is less or equals 49,000. Then around H5 minus 42,000 multiplied by 9%. And condition H5 is greater than, if it's greater than 49,000 this time around, 49,000, you should do H5 minus 49,000 into bracket multiply by this threshold 10% plus 2205 else 0. Time around, I will not bring the if end, but minus 56,000 multiply by the 18% threshold rate plus 290. No, I have the last function. I need not to write so much bringing the if command because that's the last option that is left, which I'm over here. So I'll do the if this is greater than that, you should multiply this by minus that, and the 56,000 multiplied by the 18%. So anything that exceeds this would attract this charge 18 plus this, which is the last total rate, else 0. This is a computation I did on my own to tell the range of this person, which is somewhere here. See that the person will pay little above this, and when you add everything, you would get this amount as the final threshold. So 1,867.50 will be deducted from this amount, and the person will receive this as net income after the progressive tax. So I'll run this through and I will see where I would make mistakes. You see this person receive below 7,000 and is getting tax deduction of 0. This person the same way. This person is receiving 10,000 and this is the tax the person is supposed to pay. All these people are receiving below 7,000, and that's why this receive little above 7,000 and is paying 11 Ghana cedi, 10,000, 13,000, 15,000. So if the person is receiving 14,000 thereabout, would pay this amount. Because this person is receiving little above 15,000 and 14,000, the person, there is a little increase in the tax rate, and this is a progressive tax. So that's one end. Using the if command option to compute this side, and so we are done. If you adapt this option, then this is the best way for you. In order to compare, we would now use the if and mem functions to compare as well. You have to check that in the next video.